YouTube. Welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of habits. Very special beer for today, guys. Weather situation, really sad weather, man. Rainy today again. It's been all week. It's probably gonna rain even more tomorrow. We're getting about 25 millimeters of rain, and that's actually quite a lot on one day. That really sucks. We should even get thunder as well. But whatever, so this weather fits a big, extreme beer. So that's what I'm going to be reviewing. This is a very rare beer by Beer Here. It's their Beer Here, Essentia Bina. And really cool. I really love the look of this bottle. It's an old, very small bottle. I think it's only 250 milliliters. And yeah, it's 250 milliliters, or yeah, 25 centiliters. Got a pretty cool cap on there. It might be plain, but it's an old, jagged, rusty cap, and it looks really cool. Special thing about this beer, it's a rare beer. It's really rare. It's one of the only beers by this brewery that's not been brewed at Phantom Brewery-wise, at a different brewery where Christian Skoldal Andersen has rented himself in, where he's rented brewing equipment. He has brewed it himself at home. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool label on here. It says Essentia Bina, and the B is like some kind of witch or something. And then an old man sitting with a big mug of ale, a porter. It is a porter. It's an Imperial porter, like an old pipe, and then a big. He's like wearing old clothes, and there's a big barrel there. It's really cool, this label, even though it hasn't got any coloring, but it's a 1600-ish porter. So it's brewed. The cool thing, it's brewed like porters were back in the 1600s. This is like your chance at trying how beer could have been back then, and it's really cool. Got a description from the website, which is also really cool, and I'm gonna read it aloud for you guys. The days are long gone where harlots, gypsies and scatterbrains populated the city streets, where an honest man didn't consider it a crime giving a child or a whore a proper thrashing. Unfortunately, there is no prospect that those times will ever come back. But therefore, you don't have to miss the opportunity to taste how beer could have been back then. Therefore, I have brewed this strong porter, which completely cheats in the contemporary spirit to enhance both color, taste and intoxication. With extract of fennel seeds and burnt sugar, which is Essentia Bina. And of course, without any newfangled nonsense such as carbon, acid, or carbonation, and an expiration date. So that's pretty cool. I think you will be able to sell this. It was last year it was brewed. Had this ever since, and I think I'm still able to get it as far as I recall. So I might buy another bottle and age, because depends on how good it is. But it's on 16% alcohol, so it's really big beer. Yeah, let's just crack it open. This small bottle. There was some carbonation, but it was definitely not much. Look at this moldy old cap. Oh, that smells. You like smell the beer from here. Look at that cap. It's an old, rusty, moldy inside and all, like really industrialization-ish type of beer. I'm going to be pouring it into the snifter, and I'm having it at room temperature to make the experience as authentic as possible. Let's pour it. Oh, this is oily thick, man. Whoa, this is like real motor oil. No head. Pitch black, no light coming through at all. Opaque pitch black. Not any light at all. Some brownish tones when you look like where it clings to the side of the glass, and looks really thick and oily. Like a sugary type of brown coating on the side of the glass. It's really lovely. Let's check out the aroma. Oh, this smells extremely sweet. No. It's extremely sweet and big and boozy. alcohol. It's like really burnt and roasted. Some coffee, and then there is also some spice, which is probably the fennel seeds. It smells lovely. It smells awesome. Fantastic aroma. It's very boozy though, almost like a spirit. Let's check out the flavor of this beer. Oh yeah, man. Oh, that is extreme. Probably body-wise, one of the most full beers I've ever had. Really thick and creamy and oily, like just completely coats your mouth, and you can feel like a sugary sensation on your lips, like sticky sensation. Lovely. Alcohol definitely shines through, which probably it has done back then. It's really boozy and alcoholic. So if you don't like boozy beer, you won't like this one. And really slightly burns your throat. It's really warming. A lot of roasted and burnt malts. A lot. There's even some dark fruit in here. Some sweet malts, and then some sweet, like dried dark fruit, dates, and prunes. Definitely. It's still the very, very roasty flavor overpowers that, but it's an awesome taste. Slightly vinous, really big, really warming, and this is definitely a sipper. You couldn't slug this down by any means. It's almost like a spirit. It is. Well, it's quite a big and extreme beer, and maybe a little bit too boozy in the long run, because I still feel it warming my throat. But still, I'm guessing it is quite authentic to what beer has been or were back in the 1600s. The carbonation is barely there, just a slight subtle tickling on your tongue. Just slightly, but it's so big and so potent. It's really a winter beer, and I would have imagined, like in old England, drinking this if it was winter. It would really warm you up if you drank a sip of this. It's lovely. Rating wise, I love this beer. Not a 100 beer, because it does have some faults, like being too boozy for my palate maybe, but it's getting a 93. Is a really good porter, Imperial porter. It's good, and it's definitely worth seeking out. And I really hope some of you guys can find this one, because I really like it. But I do love big, potent beers. So a 93 for the Essentia Bina by Beer here. Really hope you guys can get it. Check out my beer reviews and all that. And I'm just gonna say cheers, guys. And I'll see you in the next beer review.